Have you ever started an exercise routine with the best intentions only to feel sore, frustrated, or even worse, hurt, afterward? If you're nodding your head right now, don't worry. You're not alone. Many people over 60 dive into exercise hoping to stay strong, healthy, and independent, but sometimes they end up making mistakes that do more harm than good. And let's be honest, when you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, your body doesn't bounce back as quickly as it used to. That's why it's so important to exercise the right way. Today we're going to talk about 4 dangerous exercise mistakes that people over 60 often make, and more importantly, how to fix them. These are common pitfalls that can lead to injuries, exhaustion, or just plain discouragement. But here's the good news. Once you know what these mistakes are, you can avoid them and get back to enjoying your workouts safely and effectively. So, whether you're already active or just thinking about starting, this video is for you. Let's jump in and start with the first mistake. The first mistake might surprise you because it's something a lot of people overlook: skipping the warm-up. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't warming up just for athletes or young people? Actually, warming up is even more important as we age. Your muscles, joints, and tendons naturally lose some flexibility and elasticity over time, which makes them more prone to strain if you jump straight into intense activity. A proper warm-up prepares your body for movement by increasing blood flow, loosening stiff joints, and getting your heart rate up gradually. Think of it like starting a car on a cold morning. You wouldn't rev the engine full throttle right away. You'd let it idle for a bit so everything runs smoothly. The same goes for your body. A simple 5 to 10-minute warm-up can make all the difference. Try gentle movements like arm circles, leg swings, marching in place, or even a slow-paced walk around the house. If you have access to a stationary bike or treadmill, those work too. The goal is to ease your body into the workout without shocking it. Now let's move on to the second mistake: pushing too hard, too fast. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of starting a new fitness program or trying to keep up with others at the gym. Maybe you see someone lifting heavy weights or walking briskly on the treadmill and you think, I should be able to do that too. But pushing yourself too hard before your body is ready can lead to injuries like sprains, strains, or worse. Here's the truth: progress takes time, especially as we age. Instead of aiming for perfection right out of the gate, focus on consistency. Start small and build up gradually. For example, if you're beginning a strength training routine, use lighter weights or resistance bands until you feel comfortable with the movements. If you're walking, start with shorter distances at a slower pace and increase both as your endurance improves. Remember, it's not about comparing yourself to others, it's about listening to your body and respecting its limits. One thing I want to emphasize here is that rest is just as important as effort. Rest days give your muscles time to recover and repair, which is essential for avoiding overuse injuries. So don't feel guilty about taking breaks. They're part of the process. In fact, many older adults find that alternating between exercise days and rest days works wonders for their energy levels and overall well-being. Now let's talk about the third mistake, which has to do with form, or rather, the lack of it. Poor form during exercise is one of the biggest culprits behind injuries like back pain, joint issues, and falls. When you're doing exercises incorrectly, you're putting unnecessary stress on parts of your body that weren't designed to handle it. This is especially risky for seniors whose bones and joints may already be more vulnerable. Let me share a quick story with you. A friend of mine named Carol decided to try yoga after hearing how great it was for flexibility and balance. She bought a mat, watched some online videos, and dove right in. But within a week, she hurt her lower back because she wasn't using the correct posture during certain poses. Once she took a class with a qualified instructor who could guide her through the movements, she noticed a huge improvement, not just in her form but also in how much better she felt afterward. If you're exercising at home, consider working with a trainer or physical therapist, even if it's just for a few sessions, to learn the proper techniques. Alternatively, look for guided videos or classes specifically designed for older adults. Pay attention to details like keeping your back straight, engaging your core, and moving through a full range of motion. These small adjustments can prevent big problems down the road. By now, we've covered 3 common exercise mistakes: skipping the warm-up, pushing too hard too fast, and neglecting proper form. Each of these can derail your progress and put your safety at risk, but with a little awareness and effort, you can steer clear of them. Next, we'll talk about another critical mistake, one that affects not just your workouts but your overall health. The fourth mistake is one that many people don't think about until it's too late: not staying hydrated. Now, you might be wondering, what does hydration have to do with exercise? The answer is everything. Your body relies on water to regulate temperature, deliver nutrients to your muscles, and keep your joints lubricated. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, it can affect your energy levels, focus, and physical performance. And for older adults, the risk of dehydration is higher because our sense of thirst tends to diminish as we age. I'll never forget a conversation I had with a neighbor named Jim. He was in his late 60s and loved going for long walks around the park. One summer afternoon, he pushed himself to finish a particularly challenging route, but he forgot to bring water with him. By the time he got home, he felt dizzy, lightheaded, and completely drained. It turned out he was mildly dehydrated, and it took him days to fully recover. After that experience, Jim made it a rule to always carry a water bottle with him, and he encouraged everyone he knew to do the same. Staying hydrated doesn't have to be complicated. Start by drinking a glass of water before you begin your workout, and take sips throughout if possible. If you're exercising for more than 30 minutes or in hot weather, consider adding an electrolyte drink to replenish what your body loses through sweat. And don't wait until you feel thirsty. That's often a sign you're already behind on fluids. Make hydration a habit, just like brushing your teeth or taking your morning vitamins. Now let's shift gears and talk about something equally important: balance. Many older adults overlook exercises that specifically target balance, but this is a huge missed opportunity. As we age, our sense of balance naturally declines, which increases the risk of falls, a leading cause of injury for seniors. Incorporating balance-focused movements into your routine can help you stay steady on your feet and maintain your independence. Balance exercises don't have to be intimidating or require fancy equipment. Simple activities like standing on one leg while holding onto a chair, walking heel to toe across the room, or practicing Tai Chi can make a big difference. These movements strengthen the muscles in your legs, improve coordination, and train your brain to respond quickly if you start to wobble. Plus, they're easy to fit into your day. You can do them while brushing your teeth, waiting for the kettle to boil, or watching TV. Here's a tip. If you're new to balance exercises, start near a wall or sturdy piece of furniture so you have something to grab onto if needed. As you get more confident, you can gradually reduce your reliance on support. Over time, you'll notice improvements not just in your workouts but in everyday activities like climbing stairs, getting out of a chair, or reaching for items on high shelves. Speaking of everyday activities, let's talk about another aspect of exercise that often gets overlooked: functional fitness. Functional fitness refers to exercises that mimic real-life movements, helping you perform daily tasks with greater ease and less risk of injury. For example, squats strengthen the muscles used when you sit down or stand up, while overhead presses mimic lifting groceries or putting dishes away. These types of exercises are especially valuable for older adults because they directly translate to improved quality of life. Let me give you an example. A woman named Mary told me she started doing step-ups using her staircase after her physical therapist recommended it. At first, she struggled to lift her legs high enough, but after a few weeks she noticed she could climb stairs much more easily, and without feeling winded. She also found it easier to get in and out of her car and navigate curbs during her daily walks. Functional fitness gave her the confidence to tackle these tasks without hesitation. To incorporate functional fitness into your routine, think about the movements you do most often and find exercises that replicate them. If bending over to pick things up is challenging, try deadlifts with light weights or resistance bands. If reaching overhead is difficult, practice shoulder presses or wall angels. The key is to choose exercises that feel relevant to your life and build strength where you need it most. Now that we've covered how hydration, balance, and functional fitness play a role in safe and effective exercise, let's turn our attention to one final piece of the puzzle: recovery. Recovery isn't just about resting, it's about giving your body the tools it needs to heal, adapt, and grow stronger. Without proper recovery, even the best workouts can leave you feeling worn out instead of energized. Recovery is where the magic happens. It's during this time that your muscles repair themselves, your energy levels replenish, and your body adapts to the demands you've placed on it. But recovery isn't just about taking a day off, it's about actively supporting your body in ways that promote healing and resilience. One of the simplest yet most effective recovery strategies is stretching. After a workout, take 5 to 10 minutes to gently stretch the muscles you've used. This not only reduces stiffness but also improves flexibility and circulation, which are especially important as we age. For example, if you've been walking or doing leg exercises, try some seated hamstring stretches or calf raises. If you've worked your upper body, focus on shoulder rolls, chest openers, or gentle neck stretches. The key is to move slowly and breathe deeply. This helps your nervous system shift into relaxation mode, which is crucial for recovery. Stretching isn't just for athletes. It's for anyone who wants to feel less achy and more limber the next day. Another powerful recovery tool is sleep. You've probably heard how important sleep is for overall health. but it's especially critical when it comes to exercise. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormones that aid in muscle repair and recovery. If you're not getting enough rest, your workouts might leave you feeling sluggish instead of strong. To improve your sleep quality, establish a calming bedtime routine, avoid caffeine late in the day, and create a comfortable sleeping environment. These small changes can help you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle your next workout, or simply enjoy your day with more energy. Now, let's talk about nutrition, because what you eat plays a huge role in how well your body recovers. After exercise, your muscles need fuel to rebuild and grow stronger. Protein-rich foods like eggs, yogurt, nuts, or lean meats are excellent choices because they provide the building blocks your body needs for muscle repair. Pairing protein with carbohydrates, such as whole grains or fruits, helps replenish glycogen stores and keeps your energy levels steady. For instance, a post-workout snack like a banana with peanut butter or a smoothie made with spinach, berries, and Greek yogurt can give your body exactly what it needs to recover properly. And don't forget about anti-inflammatory foods like fatty fish, turmeric, ginger, and leafy greens. These can help reduce soreness and speed up recovery by combating inflammation in your muscles and joints. Nutrition doesn't have to be complicated, it's about making mindful choices that support your active lifestyle. Let's take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered today. We started by talking about the dangers of skipping a warm-up and how preparing your body before exercise can prevent injuries and improve performance. Then we discussed the importance of pacing yourself, using proper form, and staying hydrated, all essential for exercising safely and effectively. From there, we explored balance and functional fitness, two areas that directly impact your ability to stay independent and confident in everyday life. And finally, we wrapped up with recovery strategies like stretching, sleep, and nutrition, which ensure your body heals and grows stronger over time. These four mistakes, skipping the warm-up, pushing too hard, neglecting form, and overlooking recovery, are common pitfalls, but they're also easy to fix once you know what to look out for. By addressing them, you'll not only protect yourself from injury but also set yourself up for long-term success. Exercise should never feel like a chore or a source of stress. It should be something that empowers you, energizes you, and helps you live life to the fullest. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever made one of these mistakes? Or maybe you've discovered a tip or trick that works wonders for your workouts. Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and I know others will benefit from hearing your story too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. We're here to support you with practical advice, motivational insights, and actionable tips to help you stay strong, healthy, and independent at any age. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. You inspire me with your determination, your curiosity, and your desire to keep moving forward. Remember, it's never too late to start or restart your fitness journey. With the right approach, you can enjoy all the benefits of exercise while staying safe and injury-free. Here's to living your best life, one step, one stretch, and one workout at a time. Until next time, take care and keep shining.